So there is cell physiology, for example, immunology, renal physiology, and cardiovascular physiology. And those are just a few examples of the subdivisions of different organ systems. So renal, we would look at the kidneys, for example. Cardiovascular, we would study the operation of the heart and blood vessels. Now, the basic principles of cell theory are that cells are the building blocks, and that includes all plants and animals. Cells are produced by the division of pre-existing cells through mitotic division, for example. And cells are the smallest structural units that perform all vital functions. And we will examine the cell in more detail. The cellular level is the smallest unit of life, and it varies widely in size and shape according to the cell's function. Now, if we look at the different levels of organization, we can see that we have the molecular level and, for example, hydrogen and oxygen atoms. So atoms, they are the building blocks of matter. Now, they can combine to form molecules. Molecules combine in specific ways to form organelles, which are the basic unit of living cells. So at the cellular level, we can examine, for example, interactions between molecules and compounds that form the organelles of cells. Cells, again, they are the structural building block of all plants and animals. And then we have the tissue level. Tissues are groups of similar cells. A tissue level is a group of cells that have a common function. So these are cells that work together to perform one or more specific functions. Examples would be muscle tissue, nerve tissue, connective tissue, or even epithelial tissue. Next, we have the organ level. So organs contain two or more types of tissues. The organ level is made up of discrete structures that are composed of at least two groups of tissues that work together to perform a specific function in the body. Then we have the organ system. These are organs that work closely together. The organ system level is a group of organs that work closely together to accomplish a specific purpose. The types of tissues that comprise organs and organ systems perform vital functions of the body. And then finally, we have all organ systems, the highest level. This is the total of all structures working together to promote homeostasis in the body. And we will be examining different organ systems. So here's some examples of organ systems that we will study throughout your course in Anatomy 1 and in Anatomy 2. The lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is composed of lymph nodes, spleen, thymus gland, bone marrow, and tonsils. It also houses the immune system cells of the body, provides protection against infection and disease, transports tissue fluid called lymph, and absorbs fats. The respiratory system is also shown here, and it's composed of the lungs, trachea, larynx, and nasal passages. And this is where we have the exchange of respiratory gases, like oxygen and carbon dioxide, between the air and circulating blood. The muscular system is composed of muscles attached to the skeleton, which provide locomotion, support, and body heat production. The nervous system is composed of the brain, spinal cord, and peripheral nerves. And the nervous system is one of our two communication systems of the body, the endocrine system being the other. The nervous system directs immediate responses to stimuli, usually by coordinating the activities of other organ systems. The integumentary system is composed of the skin, hair, and nails. It provides external support and protection of the body, and also is involved in temperature regulation. The skeletal system is composed of bones, and it provides internal support and a flexible framework for body movement. In addition, it forms blood cells and stores minerals. The endocrine system is composed of hormone-secreting glands like your thyroid gland, pituitary, adrenal, pancreas, pineal, and others. And the endocrine system functions to secrete hormones that direct long-term changes in the activities of other organ systems. The cardiovascular system. The cardiovascular system is composed of the blood, heart, and blood vessels, and provides internal transport of nutrients and oxygen to body cells, while also removing wastes and carbon dioxide being transported away from body cells. The digestive system is composed of the salivary glands, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, liver, and gallbladder. And the digestive system is involved in taking in nutrients, breaking them down, and allowing for the absorption of food in order for the cells of the body to acquire nutrients, minerals, vitamins, and water, while also eliminating waste products in the form of fecal material. The urinary system is composed of the kidneys, ureters, urinary bladder, and urethra. The urinary system filters the blood to remove nitrogenous waste products, eliminate excess water, salts, and waste products, while also controlling pH and electrolyte balance of the body. The reproductive system. We have both the male and female reproductive system, which is composed of ovaries, the uterus, vagina, and mammary glands in the female, and in the male, you have the testes, scrotum, prostate gland, seminal vesicles, and penis. The reproductive system is involved in the production of sperm and egg, as well as the secretion of sex hormones and copulation. So these are the organ systems of the body, and you need to be sure that you can identify the major organs of each of the 11 organ systems. And also be sure you can identify the major functions of each of the 11 organ systems that we just went over. Remember, the cells of the body depend on the organ systems to meet their survival needs. And the organ systems of the body work cooperatively to perform necessary life functions.